Everyone, it's Raleigh. Today I'm planning in my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of January the 26th. And today is Tuesday. I didn't have an opportunity to get to this until today because on Sunday we had a big snowstorm, which I know a lot of people were experiencing. So Friday, Saturday, I'd done a lot of kind of visiting and running errands so that I could just have a snow day at home, which I did. Relaxed with cats, did some reading, talked to some friends. And then yesterday, Monday, I worked, and then in the evening, I spent about an hour and a half digging my car out of the snow. But it was actually kind of nice. My neighbors were out with me, and it was light, fluffy snow where I was, which I'm very fortunate because I know not everyone had that. So, but by the time I came in, I was exhausted, which is a bit of a shame because it shows how kind of out of shape I am, I think. Um, yeah, so now it's Tuesday after work and I'm finally having a chance to get to this. So I'm going to start by putting this little bit of washi up top. And I'm going to put these days of the week down. And I'm debating whether I want to put some color behind them. It looks nice because these are clear, so the color comes out. But I think I might just leave it as it is. And this week I decided to use, this is from Coffee Monster Co. It was from Coordinating Washi from one of their monthly kits from last year, and it's a kind of camping theme. And I hadn't really thought about how I wanted to do or what theme I wanted to use. And then so I just kind of went through some of the little washi sets I had, and this one jumped out. So let me put this down. Even though the vibe might be a little more fall, it's outdoors. There's some mountains there, so mainly I just did it because I like the colors and it made me smile. So I'm gonna get these days of the week down to get started. And now I'm gonna put this thicker piece under here. And I think I'm gonna put it, I'm just gonna use it across the Monday to Friday. I can sort of line it up okay. There we go. Yeah, the design on this is really cute with a little campfire. And it will be time enough to camp soon. It's, I can't believe that Sunday is already February. So a whole month of the year is gone. So I think before I know it, it'll be the season again to get out. And that is one of the things I do want to do this summer. I haven't done in a while, is to go camping. I did go a couple years ago, to a geodesic dome, which was really cool. It was kind of out in the woods in this cool little dome. It had a little kitchen in it and bed. It was very nice. So it wasn't quite camping, but it kind of had a bit of a camping feel to it. But I would like to do, I just mainly want to get out. I want to go to some more of the national parks. I saw a couple of them when I went on my trip last year out west in Canada. We were in Alberta and BC, but I would like to go, I'm in Ontario, so I would like to do it. Although I don't know if it'll be tent camping. It might be at least a yurt. I think I need a little more comfort, but we'll see. So this will be a bit of inspiration as well. And I'm just gonna separate out each of the sides here. Right now, honestly, I just want to get through this week. Overall, things have been going well. However, there is a bit of an issue at work that's causing a bit of tension, and I get very uncomfortable when there's conflict. And there's several meetings this week related to the issue that's happening, and it just ramps up my anxiety. I know it's going to be okay, and I'm very fortunate. I have good colleagues, and yeah, it'll be all right. But it's, you know, that feeling when there's something that you know you're going to be uncomfortable with, and you know it's coming. And I've got, I think, 3 meetings about it this week, and I'm like, oh, I just don't want to be there. Now, I am fortunate. It's all remote, so everything's done kind of over Zoom. So it's not like I have to see people face to face, but still, it's a little bit stressful. Okay, what else? Oh, I do want to put work down here. And yeah, I think the plan for this week, I do have an idea, for kind of a slightly different setup that originally I was going to use this week, but then, you know, because it's Tuesday already, and honestly, my mind is a little tired already, which probably isn't great. It's only Tuesday. So I've decided to go with this one instead. But I think I'm going to be using a lot of stickers to represent what I'm doing this week. So I did want to keep things just sort of overall a little simpler. And I have also been continuing to use my Traveler's Company notebooks a lot. So I will share those in a video too. I did a bit of a switch to some of the ones that I was using because I don't know, somehow, I think I mentioned this last week, I just find I'm using them a lot more this week, which is good, or this year, which is good. Okay, I think that's looking good. It always amazes me, just using these kits is fantastic because it helps to sort of pull everything together. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just going to put one to-do list over on the side here. So we'll get that down. And that's looking good. I like the way those colors turned out. And I'm just going to use these other little bits here. I'll probably put a word or a phrase down here, although I'm not sure what it'll be. And I also plan on the right-hand side, I think I'm going to put in next week with a list of things to do next week. I used to do that and then I got away from it, but I think I want to get back to doing that. And something else I thought about this week, I've been doing well the last few weeks as far as getting tasks done and appointments scheduled and picking up stuff and kind of some of the adulting stuff that everyone needs to do. But this week just happened to be a week where there really wasn't any of that stuff. I'm going to see some friends and family, and I want to do some kind of planning and preparing, both in this because I do want to get back to doing my dailies, which I had done, and also tracking in the front of it, which I hadn't done. So it just sort of happened this month, but I was thinking about it, and I think I do want to be intentional about it, where I'm going to try to keep the last week of the month kind of like this, for appointments and tasks and different things that you need to get done, to do them in the first few weeks, and then just leave the last week as more of a relaxed week and a time to think about things and to just kind of prepare for the next month, which I still can't believe that Sunday is February. It seems a little bit crazy. So the to-do list won't be quite as long. So all that's left really is to start to fill this in. And like I said, I do think I'll probably be using a lot of little stickers to represent what I'm doing. It's just kind of the feeling I have for this week. So I will step away and do all that because it gets a little bit fussy. So I'll do that and I'll show you what it looks like. And here it is after I've taken my time, filled in some of my to-do list, created a little header for next week, and then, filled in some things that are happening. So that's kind of how the days will look for me. And I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I like the colors. I like the feeling of it. And it's a nice contrast to kind of the previous weeks. This will be a good way to end off January. So I hope that you guys have had a good month and are looking forward to heading into February. And if you're planning, that it's all going well for you. And actually I just realized too, these kind of match my Traveler's Company too. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you soon. Bye.